We just want to bust ourselves and get our asses out of here. Get the money as soon as possible, Jacob! Remember what I said, get the money as soon as possible so we bust our ass out of here.
Sir, I'm afraid you're gonna have to drop that gun down, and even that green stick thing, even the money down. I'm afraid I can't let you do that, sir.
Wait, no, Jacob. Nicholas, we found the money, right?
Oh, come on, I knew both of you! I knew both of you already! Nicholas and Jacob! You two are just wasting your time being gangbangers and just carrying all of these money and guns that you have. You're just wasting time. Both of you are just wasting time just having your guns out and just pointing them at me as though you're gonna shoot me or something. Like, put them down already. Gosh!
And what about the innocent people, the customers at the bank? That got nothing to do with this. But what are the enemies trying to do?
So much of our time lately at the bank when the enemies tried to kill us? Here's why. Our city's in poverty. The families with their born and raised children. Instead, people try to rob banks for no reason, and they charge us higher price rates. And you wanna know what else happened in the bank? The enemies are trying to kill the victims and employees, man! That's what you wanna know, right? Exactly!
They're trying to help the enemies, who are known to be the bad guys. As far as I'm concerned, they should be feeling more guiltier than both of us, me, Jacob, and Nicholas. We're not complete gangbangers, right? We are trying to help each other so that this shit does not cause again for the economy to make higher price rates. That's the main problem with the enemies at the store. There you have the evidence. It's so pathetic how they're making higher price rates for the families and children to buy their food. Like, bro, make cheap prices for God's sake. Exactly. It's pathetic. It is pathetic. And how could these lame, stupid idiots possibly make the prices go high? Like, at a higher rate? It's just so pathetic. Exactly. It's pathetic. The employees, man. Alright, Jacob, you got more logicness for this one.
Great support. And thank you, Nicholas. And thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Jeff. Officer Jeff.
Good, Jacob?
It's like back in the old days.
Good, Jacob?
When people used to make fun of me. They even made fun of the clothes that I wore, like my sweatshirt and the hat and the hair. And everything was just messed up. And you know, it's just crazy because all they would do is just call me names and bully me all the time.
Yo, Jacob, we're still talking about the gang robbery thing, right?
No, I'm still talking about how my friends used to bully me back in middle school.
Don't do this! Who shot people? You shot people for what? Because they called you names back in school? What?
I mean, not specifically.
Then how can you justify that? Look, I'm just like you. I also want to take revenge, too. No, we're nothing alike. What you do is they put you on random acts of violence. I have a target. Do you even remember the names of the people that bullied you? Like, damn. Bro.
Nicholas is right after all. We are trying to stop the enemies from the bank to stop making them put higher price rates. And in fact, he is right. We shouldn't let this happen to them. Nicholas, we should stop the enemies from the bank before they destroy all the victims and the customers because we're such innocent people to Sheriff Jeff. The enemies from the bank to stop making them put higher price rates. And in fact, he is right. We shouldn't let this happen to them. Nicholas, we should stop the enemies from the bank.
I figured it out, Nicholas. We have to use the gangbangers' weapons to attack the enemies at the store so that they can stop giving us higher prices. Exactly, we have to stop the enemies at the bank before they kill the innocent victims. How are they going to survive after that?
If I already had talked to Officer Jeff about this problem would have been resolved and the situation would have been okay. But we have to figure it out and report the problem to Officer Jeff so that he knows that we're not gangbangers, indeed.
Look, I don't even know who you are now. I don't know him. You said we would confirm... You said you were confirming the plans with me, thinking that we would get the money on all the stuff we need, just so that we can get across these gangbangers at the bank. Instead, what did you do about it?
Look, bro, I'm just like you. I take revenge.
Oh, we're nothing alike. What you do is a random act of violence. I have a target. Do you even remember of the names of the people that bullied you? Damn.
Oh, I'm sorry about your loss, Jacob.
Look, I don't even know him. You said you were gonna take revenge on the enemies, which were also the bank owners too. But they weren't, because those enemies were bad people. And you said you would take revenge just to protect the owners of the bank store too. You're like, the main thing of the plan was to protect the owners of the bank from the enemies, which were not the customers, and so I protected the customers and the store owners away from the other gangbangers, correct?
What?
Right? Because I wanted to protect the owners of the bank while I was attacking the enemies, because they also needed the owners needed to be protected from the bank too. Oh, now I get it. Okay, sorry. I was confusing.
Oh, no, you're good.
Things up. My bad. You good? Hey, we're both friends again. Right?
Let's go.
Finally, Jacob and Johnny started becoming good friends again, and so they are happily ever after. But later on, Johnny decides to change his mind and make Jacob surrender and just play with him, so these two like to tease off each other. And so Jacob and Johnny had a really good time with this.
Now, choose which one of you fools will surrender. Yo, be careful with that gun. Nicholas, don't do that.
We shall get our bags and go home, alright?
Our beautiful
This
items
is no
with
joke.
us. We should get our
the
bags.
guns, too.
We wrap up our bags so we go home, alright? We're going home.
Seriously, y'all just gonna leave like...
Just end the conversation already. It's time to go. Jacob, we wrap up our bags so we go home, alright? We're going home.
Our beautiful items with us. Even the guns, too. We go all the way home.